Play something. Somebody play something.
Oh, shit, yo! It's a good show. It's a great show. It's a shit show. Pickle Rick show. Not a Jerry show. Scary Terry show. Lick my balls show. Szechuan sauce show. It's the fucking Rick and Morty fan show. Bitch. Bitch. Hey guys, this is the Rick and Morty fan show. We're going to have a big exciting party today. It's the last episode before the season premiere. Well, you guys all know, season 5, it's coming up. It's on Sunday. It's Sunday at 11 o'clock my time, so that would be 8 o'clock for Justin McEwen, and, you know, it's a different time for all of us, but I know it's at 11 o'clock in my time. And from what I've heard, they're actually going to be on a lot of different ways to watch it. So, but I watch mine on Adult Swim. I had to get Adult Swim to make sure I never missed anything Rick and Morty. All right, let's go through the show today. First of all, before we get into everything, I got the. Before we get into everything, please, if you can, give the video a like, share, subscribe, comment on my videos. Everything you guys do helps out so much. Even sometimes, you know, I post videos. I posted that interview with Abed Gaith, and we're going to get another part of that out, hopefully on Monday. I think Monday is going to be the premiere date for part 2. Even if you guys throw a comment on that video, like, hey, I loved it, hey, this, you know, I heard he said this about this, whatever you want to. Comments help. They help push everything. They help people get interested. Like, share, subscribe. Any action you put on one of our videos is helpful to us. So that's enough for that, though. But I do have something interesting to share. I know I've told you guys that I'm going to do a lot of giveaways on the next episode, the June 22nd episode. There's going to be giveaways. I'm going to let you guys know later in the show what those giveaways are going to be, but I'm going to give you a little bit of a taste of that to start off this episode. So in this episode, I'm going to be giving away, and this episode, not next episode, this episode, I'm going to be giving away a whole Smith family. I don't know if I can hold all of them in my hand at the same time, but I'm going to be giving mystery minis away, and I'm going to be giving away the entire Smith family with, of course, we'll add Mr. Poopy Butthole in there. So I'm going to be giving away these today, and they're all open, but they're mystery minis. So I opened them up, and I know, well, I didn't open them up, and I'll get to that later, but. I will ship you guys the boxes with them. Yeah, you can win these 6 characters for your own set of mystery minis by sending a super chat in. So this is going to be a super chat competition. No, not a super chat competition. I'm going to randomly draw someone from the super chat, people who send in super chats. Any super chat qualifies you. You can throw in $2. Doesn't matter. Basically, I'm hoping to cover part of the cost of shipping. So anyone who sends in a super chat today will be entered in, and I will draw right at the end of this episode to win the mystery minis of the Smith family. Maybe I'll show them off a little bit later when we're doing the draw. Yeah, so send in a super chat, and you get qualified for that giveaway. The giveaway of the mystery minis. I guess you can see most of them behind me anyways. I think there's a double. That's a Rick you would get up there. That's a Beth you would get there. Mr. Poopy Butthole. So yeah, super chat giveaway. That's going on today. And we're going to do another one next show. So if you don't win this one, don't worry. You'll get a chance next one. And we're going to do 3 different giveaways, maybe 4. I haven't decided. But I got 3 giveaways planned for that episode. It's the big season 5 premiere. It's going to be basically season 2 of this show, of the Rick and Morty fan show, because it was all building up to this. Now, without any further ado, I do want to get into some Rick and Morty news. I want to get into some things we're going to do. What I think is going to be season premiere that we get on Sunday might surprise you, because I've kind of changed my mind on this. Let me just make sure I got the live chat up. Oh, I got a super chat already. Matt Conway says a super chat saying, super chat. Matt Conway, you are king of the super chat around here right now. Yeah, and that's what we got so far. Whoop. Anyways, so a little bit of news that I found was interesting. I just posted this in the Rick and Morty fan group, so you guys might know about this already. But Wendy's surprisingly released a couple of different Rick and Morty flavors of pop in their, you know how you have the make your own pop kind of where you get to use the touch screen. There is a Rick drink and a Morty drink and a Diet Morty drink and a Diet Rick drink. And they've been, if you look at the article, they've described them as certain flavors that they might be. Who knows? I think Rick's is a mix of Sprite and, is it Sprite and Mountain Dew? Or does that may not make sense? Sprite is a Coke product and Mountain Dew is a Pepsi product? I don't know. Anyways, they're mixes of different flavors, and they did what Rick and Morty always does, which is awesome. It was a total under the radar campaign. They just threw them out there. They didn't tell anybody. They didn't message. There was nothing on social media. They just all of a sudden appeared in Pop Machine. So I think this is only in the U.S. at the moment. I'll have to double check. I can go to Wendy's. I might go to Wendy's. I like Wendy's. Let me know, guys, if you guys have seen this all. You can check it out, and I'll update you guys in the group, because I'll go to Wendy's and find out. Yeah. Pretty cool. I love when they do this. I love when they randomly drop episodes. They randomly drop things. It's awesome. You never know what to expect from Rick and Morty. We get a lot of really cool short videos. We got the animated episode that we got. The 8-bit animated, I guess you would say, episode that we got with the Eternal Nightmare Machine. We get random anime episodes. We get Rick being in the drive-thru a while ago when he's just talking to Morty in the drive-thru. Just random stuff we get is amazing. The acid trip video was hilarious. I love that one. Go back and watch it all the time. The randomness of dropping Rick and Morty content is always amazing. So, yeah, to say about that. Justin McEwen in with a super chat. Thank you very much, Justin McEwen. I don't think it says, correct me or not, Justin, but it says nothing with this for me. Anyways, you are entered into the competition, and yeah, we'll see how they go. So far, it's just you and Mr. Matt Conway, which I always call Mr. Matt Conway for some reason. Anyways, the big news, the big thing, we got the season premiere coming up. I did a little bit of research today. I always do the research for you guys. Now, episode 1 is Morty Dinner Rick Andre. Which is named after My Dinner with Andre, which is a film that I knew of, but hadn't seen it before. But I had some time today, and I watched it. And what a strange movie. It has Wallace Shawn in it. Wallace Shawn is, he's in The Princess Bride. He's the guy who says inconceivable all the time. He was on Deep Space Nine, Star Trek. He was the Grand Nagus, he was the big Ferengi boss. What else was he in? I know he was in Vegas Vacation. He was the very annoying blackjack dealer that was fucking up, was screwing up, what's his name? Oh, someone says my card doesn't work. Yeah, guys, super chats are sometimes kind of iffy. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about super chats. Sometimes YouTube doesn't like to accept this or that, or sometimes it just doesn't work for people. I know I've tried to give super chat money before to other channels I watch and just been like clicking like fuck, just send it. Like I want it. I want the super chat, and it didn't work. So I'm sorry. There's just nothing I can do about that. All I can say is keep trying. Maybe try again later. Or I mean, if it's the specific card, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't take Visa debit. Anyways, my Morty dinner with Andre, my dinner with Andre, really interesting movie. It's the whole movie, minus Wallace Shawn's trip to the dinner, is all at it's one continuous scene at the dinner. It's just a conversation. The whole movie could be a podcast if they did it today, but it was 1981, I think, when it was filmed. And yeah, it's just one big long conversation. Basically, Wallace Shawn is a playwright, and he talks about how his life is hard, and he's got so much stuff to do. It's hard to get his stuff out there, just like it's hard to get this podcast out there. It's hard to get your stuff out there and keep selling, and he's got lots of errands to do and doesn't make a lot of money. And he meets up with this old this old friend of his who ran a play company that did quite well, and you assume he's rich, and basically the guy comes and tells him, like, just fucking turns his world upside down by telling him, like, I had to escape life. I had to escape this, this life because I wasn't really living. I was just, I was just a zombie. I was just, going through the motions. I didn't really live. And he tells about, like, going to all sorts of places, going to Poland and doing random things. And it's basically, he's almost like the main character, well, not the main character, but Andre, who he meets up with, basically is like, becomes a nihilist, and or not even a nihilist, but he basically, like, thinks that his life is boring and dumb, and so he goes out to do the whole eat, pray, love type of thing. It turns his life upside down and forgets about the value of money and the value of, like, random boringness. I don't know. I don't want to go on and on about it, but basically it's two, like, opposing thoughts. It's two opposing ways of life. Whereas Wallace Shawn says, I love my wife, and I love my kids. I love my job. I love this stuff. And he basically says, like, but do you? Like, do you really enjoy doing all this stuff all the time? Like, or would you rather do something interesting with your life and, actually live in the moment and that sort of stuff? So it's that two opposing forces, and the whole movie, like an hour, 45 minutes, is one long conversation. I did post it on the Rick and Morty fan show group. So if you want to check that out, go check that out. Watch the movie. I thought it was fantastic. I posted it on my own personal Facebook account, because I'm like, go watch this. I think I specifically said, go watch this. Like, it's better than the, 15, 10-minute videos you're going to watch, or the 15, 10-minute or 10, 15-minute videos that you're going to watch today. Because, you don't think you have enough time to watch something, and then you're fucking scrolling for 45, 50 minutes. And then your kids come up and knock on the door and say, get off the fucking toilet, Dad. You've been watching videos in there for 50 minutes. That was someone else. That's someone else's account of what happened. That doesn't happen to me. Yeah, so that's the movie, and that's what this is titled after. Now, the reason I'm telling you guys about this is because this leads me to believe, back to my original thought. So when I thought that we were going to get this episode at first, I said, you know what? I think we're going to get the Mr. Nimbus episode, and that was my belief. There was the most things out about it. We got a first look scene at it, and it sets things up so well because we get a little bit of a thing going with Morty and Jessica. And I've explained before, I think there's going to be a season where Morty and Jessica are actually together. There's going to be a dating life in the season, and I think that'll be this season. I think it'll start at episode 1. And that's what we got in the animatic, where, the poorly animated storyboarded episode, where we see that Morty calls up Jessica, and Jessica says, like, hey, why don't we go see a movie tonight? Like, and then he's like, fuck, I want to live now. And he steers the ship out, bounces off a tree, hits the water, and then behold, Mr. Nimbus comes up and says that you have... you've come in on my territory, Rick. Like, we had an agreement. Anyways, Now, when I think about all of the different ideas that we've seen in the three, and there is 3 season trailers now, so if you haven't seen all 3, go and check them out. They all got a little bit tweaked different stuff in them. But we got, we're going to see an episode with Mr. Nimbus. We're going to see an episode with the weird Hellraiser Rick. We're going to see an episode with Voltron and all that crazy anime stuff. We're going to see an episode with lots of Ricks, and I think that little, Mr. Poopy Butthole type character, one of those little weird yellow sausage men. I don't know. I got to check my thing to see if there's a name for that species. We also get a lot of robots and Transformers and things like that. I don't know if that's going to be 1 or 2 episodes, but it looks like we're going to get lots of robot crazy stuff. Also, when I said we got that weird dog-looking alien who says for the future and punches Morty, we got a little bit more of that in the last trailer. There's a scene where it shows Morty and there's a castle with a whole bunch more of those dog. They look like dogs, but they got horns. So there's going to be an episode about that. That's not interdimensional cable. I don't think that's its own thing. It's going to be its own episode. When I think about all these episodes, I can only think of the Mr. Nimbus episode as being the Mort Dinner, Rick, Andre, My Dinner with Andre episode, because it's the only one that has two opposing characters, or 2 characters that, two opposing forces or 2 characters meeting up. It's the only thing I can think of that would link into that. And I mean, most of these episodes, they don't, when they parody in the name, it usually does have something to do with it. Like we got the Star Mort Return of the Jedi, which was a space episode, and he said we got to do a stupid Star Wars when he goes up. So that it played into it, and there's many other examples of titles that are based on movies or episodes or TV shows. They always have something to do with it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the whole plot or anything. They're not always parodying the whole thing, but there's always like a piece of it in there. So the only thing I can think of, the only characters I'm thinking of meeting up and having a conversation or an argument or 2 opposing forces like there is in this movie is the Mr. Nimbus episode. So I've gone back to thinking that the Mr. Nimbus episode is going to be the opening episode. And that's my explanation for that. We do have another super chat in here. Solo Dolo LaRock says, wubba lubba dub dub. And yeah, wubba lubba dub dub back at you, buddy. So that is, we got 3 entrants in now. 3 entrants in. 3 entrants to win 6. Count them, 6. Oh, they really don't show up good in the light here. There you go. You get a whole Smith family plus Mr. Poopy Butthole. And I will send you guys the boxes that go with them. But, if I sent you 6 mystery minis, you could have 6 of the same characters. So this way's better, guys. This way's better. Also, just want to let you know, like, once again, this couldn't be possible without a big supporter of the show. Lance Livingstone donated most of this stuff. All of this stuff. I don't know. I give away some of my own stuff too. I'm going to give away a whole ton of shit. Anyways, it couldn't be possible without Lance. So big thanks to Lance. Like I say it almost every episode, but he helps me out a shit ton all the time. Great guy. Did anybody? I don't know if you guys seen that Matt Conway posted another teaser here. Does anyone have an answer that's not Wedding Squanchers? Because I think we're all dead set on Wedding Squanchers. And if he comes back and says, like, no, it was actually this episode, and we're all wrong, some of these things can be so challenging. The last one, I don't think anyone got the last one. The last one had the alien picture and made reference to Beth's mythologue, the character that made Beth look like an alien, a xenomorph. And we should have got it. We should have got it, but we didn't. Like, for God's sakes, we didn't get it. But then in the last minute, I think someone in the chat got it. So that was good, but it took a while. Anyways, fantastic. Keep following the puzzles. Mr. Matt Conway, they're posted on the announcements most of the time. Sometimes I move them out of the announcements so I can get the videos in there. So I got to get those views, guys. I got to get those fucking views. So yeah, that's check that out on the Rick and Morty Fan Show group on Facebook. If anyone, I don't know if we have any new people in here. Let's see. We got Excite Productions in here. Yeah, we do have some new people here. I don't know the RNM. Anyways, very exciting, guys. So yeah, I think that that's going to be the episode, which it makes it super exciting for me because that's one of the episodes I want to see the most. Another thing I noticed, if you guys have noticed in all of the trailers, is that there's a lot of these little square doors, and I mentioned it before, and I thought that linked episodes together, saying like, oh, this episode has a square portal door, this episode has a square portal door. They must go together in some sort of way. And then you see the little device. It looks like a little wrench, and Morty has it in his hand when they go through. So I do think that Morty is going to get this sort of weapon on his own. I think it's going to be his thing that only he has. I think Rick's going to make it for him, or possibly he makes it on his own, knowing what Rick knows and what, maybe he has his own sort of portal gun. Because I don't understand why Rick would have a time traveling or space traveling device. He already has one. He has this thing. He has this thing. Why does he need that little wrench thing? I have no idea. Maybe Morty picks it up from somewhere. I have no idea. But I think that is going to be Morty's. I think he's going to get it, and he's going to be using it for more than one episode. Because these episodes don't seem to go together. So it's really sort of, it's kind of confusing to me, to be honest. But the only thing I can think of rationally is Morty gets his own space traveling portal gun, or whatever you want to call it. But it looks like a little wrench. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, check out the third trailer. I think the third season 5 trailer. We do have another super chat in. Shout out to Rick and Morty United on Facebook. We will always support you, man. I'll get you the views if you get us the newest content. Yeah. I actually I like that group. That's a great group. I'm actually starting to whittle down my groups right now. Oh, Fat Pat's in the house. Hey, what's up, Fat Pat? Yeah, I'm starting to whittle down my Facebook groups. A lot of people, a lot of fans, a lot of people who run these groups. I post my stuff in there, and when I post them, they get like they kick it off, or they erase it or whatever, and they say like, don't promote your shit in my group. And it's like, okay, well, like, I'm creating content for you, so like it, like if I'm doing something that should help you guys, I'm putting more stuff on yours. I'm posting, when you have those groups show up and say like, when you have those groups show up and say like, these guys post 20 times a day, that's me helping out. So, I mean, that's the way I see it. I don't have any quarrel with them. I'm not saying I want to start anything or anything like that. But like, I want to create content for people. I want all the Rick and Morty fans to come here, and then I promote all the groups. Like big fans with Justin McEwen's group, Morty's Mind Blowers. I'm always posting in there. All my stuff goes there. And, the people who are in both of our groups get it twice, but, it sticks out and helps out. And, Justin helps me out. Lance Livingstone helps me out. And I'm whittling down from like 50 Rick and Morty groups to, a little bit less. Like, also, even I started listening to the unofficial Rick and Morty podcast. I don't know. I think it's just called the unofficial Rick and Morty podcast. But anyways, I listen to the guys. They're funny. They got good stuff. And like, I'll promote them on here. Like, if you guys want to go listen to that, go listen to that. It's a great podcast. I'm not bothering. They're not, it's not my competition. But Like I'm, whatever. I put out content, and if the content fails, then I won't do it. If the content is great, and I got 15 people who are 17 people who are willing to watch me and support me and have fun and do all these fun competitions that we do, then we'll keep doing it. So I don't know. Some people, I think it's the most popular Rick and Morty Facebook page. They always send me a message saying like, hey, it's like, if you want to promote on our page, then it's $20. And then I say, okay, well, kick me off the group. I don't know which one's yours. And then they just send me another one next week, the next week. So I don't know. Just boot me from the group then. I don't know which one's yours. I think theirs is just called Rick and Morty. Anyways, that's a rant. I should probably let's get back on track, guys. Season 5 premiere. I want you guys to comment in the chat. I'm going to read off the answers for this one. I want to know. So with a premiere coming up, which premiere is your favorite so far? We have 4 premieres. We have the first episode, the pilot, which, you can check out my video on the pilot. I said it was super underrated. It's great. Nobody ever mentions it with their favorite episodes, the pilot. The pilot's hilarious. Like when he doesn't turn on the shoes and breaks his legs, like, hilarious when he says, when he gets Morty to kill the bug or blast his legs off, and he told Morty it was a robot. Like that was fucking hilarious. It's a great episode. We also have A Wrinkle in Time. So the cliffhanger was that they froze time. And, they come back and they ended up breaking time. And then those weird meatball testicle monsters played by, what are those guys' names? Oh my God. I should never bring up people's names. Oh, Keegan Michael Key. Yeah. Played by him, the main weird testicle monster. I was not a big fan of that episode. It's not one of my favorites, but it's all right. The next one we have was the season 3 premiere, which was the Rick Shank Redemption, Rick Shank Redemption, I believe. And that one, like, fantastic. That one's got the Cornelius Daniel and the Szechuan sauce and Rick. Rick transporting himself into other Rick's bodies and going to take a shit and toppling the government. A very popular episode, in my opinion. I think it was great. Good one. So that's another premiere. And the season 4 premiere, which was Edge of Morty, Die Rick Die, or Rick Die Rick. And that was also with a bunch of Ricks. It had the Wasp Rick and the Teddy Rick and the Fascist Rick and Fascist Morty and the weird anime monster. And they finished it off with the same gag as has been on a lot of premieres where, they tell Summer, you messed up the season 4 premiere, Summer. So if you can comment in the live chat, which one is your favorite, or even rank them if you want to rank them. It's the pilot, Wrinkle in Time, Rick Shank Redemption, or Edge of Morty. We'll just call it Edge of Morty for now. How would you rank those episodes? Like, how would your premieres go? Because, like, I know last, I would have A Wrinkle in Time last. I don't want to seem like I'm a hater of that episode, but it's just not my cup of tea, to be honest. So season, that would be the season 2 premiere, which would be the lowest rank on my list. I think I'm going to have to go with the pilot next. Like I said, love the pilot episode, but these are the 2 ones that are really, really good episodes. I mean, I guess there's just, the pilot is just the pilot. I guess that's why people think that. My number 2 favorite premiere would be the season 4 premiere. Really loved the season 4 premiere. I know a lot of people were down on season 4, especially season 4. Episode 4 was the dragon episode. A lot of people didn't like that, and that was, the story train was after that, and that kind of put a bad taste in people's mouth before we went off for a break. I don't think we're getting a break. I think it's been, I don't know if it's been officially announced, but we're not supposed to be getting a break for this season, I don't believe. And my favorite season 3, I actually think my favorite season is probably season 3. Everything that, all of my opinions change every day, so that I don't know. I should be more opinionated because I'm on here giving my opinion all the time, but my opinion changes quite often, especially when I rewatch. I rewatch all the seasons, and all of a sudden I'm like, I fucking love this episode. Like, why did I not like it before? So, yeah, my favorite was the season 3 premiere. Rick having to go take a shit over and over again was hilarious. I love the, I mean, just the gag right at the start. They're at the Shoney's, and Rick's like, wouldn't you want to do, like, since you got back out of prison, wouldn't you want to do this? And he says, Jerry, get out of the booth, fold yourself 6 times or 12 times or whatever. And he only folds himself 6 times, I guess. And like, great gag to start off with. We got to find out what we thought was going to be part of Rick's past, which everyone's always wanting. Everyone wants to find out what, like, how is Rick get this way? How did he turn out this way? And like, that was interesting. And then we found out it was all bullshit. The Szechuan sauce thing, like, just absolutely exploded. And we got, I mean, that's probably how we got the bad toxic fan base label, Rick and Morty fans, because there was a lot of crazy people going on with the Szechuan sauce thing. I've already gone on to say, like, I'm fairly sure that those weren't really Rick and Morty fans. Like, those were just people who are catching up with the latest trend. They probably don't even fucking watch anymore. So, every Rick and Morty fan I've met so far, fantastic people. I've met so many good, like, most of you guys are in the chat. All these guys who I've, all you guys who I've talked with quite often. Got the Rick and Morty fan show, Ultimate Fans group or Super Fans group. If you guys want in the Super Fans group, you can join Rick and Morty fan show and or message me on Facebook, or message the fan show on Facebook. Let me know you want in the Rick and Morty top fans group, and I will add you in there. It's just a chat. We always got stuff going on, Rick and Morty. I let you know when the shows are coming up. I let you know a little bit ahead of time what's happening. I know a lot of people in the chat are already in that group, so I won't push it too much more. Also, guys, I don't know if you've seen this before, but you can now go Rick yourself. I don't know if you've seen that before. You can type in "go Rick yourself," and you'll get a website where you can have yourself made into a Rick and Morty character. I actually, my wife Alicia already ricked me. She ricked me real good, and she ricked herself. And I'll post I'll post those things. No, we already did the Go Rick Me thing, which is pretty funny. Lots of famous people have done it. Jim Gaffigan did it, and he announced that he was going to be in an episode of Rick and Morty this year, which is awesome. Hilarious comedian. The funny thing though is, like, you get for all the people here who run Rick and Morty Facebook pages, and maybe I'll make sure to write them all down so we can get them in next time. You can join them all. I'll promote all my friends' pages as well. Like I know Solo in here. He runs a page called The Harmon Hole, which is a lot of community stuff, a lot of Rick and Morty stuff. It's all Dan Harmon stuff. I'll promote everybody's group because I know I'm missing some here. But you can go and do this go Rick yourself thing. Whereas I know that all of us that run a page, we've all had people join, and right away, as soon as they join your group, they post, I'll animate you as a Rick and Morty character, and then I'll and it only costs $20, and I'll send it off to you. And we know, like, they're normally just kind of like using a program to add, that anyone could have done. And those people are losing out because now you can do it for free. I do know that our own special artist. Well, actually, I can't even say our own special artist because we have a lot of artists in our group. We got LR Tunist in here, fantastic artwork. Misty Stone, fantastic artwork. And we got Lance Livingstone, who does paintings. I know that he will paint you as a Rick and Morty character, or he has in the past. Yeah, but he does actual oil painting, which is not like just printing you out a picture that he did on his computer. Like, hey, this guy is that skin color and that hair, whatever. Throw in a Rick and Morty shirt. Here, give me $20. So we all get those people in our groups, and I think I might be being a little bit of a dick, but I think it's kind of funny that they're giving away for free. So hopefully those ads will go away. I don't know. Whatever. If you want to pay for it, pay for it. But if you don't want to pay for it, go to Go Rick Yourself. I think it's just GoRickYourself.com. Competition time, I guess. We're getting to the end of the show. These shows go by so fast, guys. I want to read a little bit of the comments. Last call to get in a super chat. It looks like we got 4 people vying for our prize. We got Matt Conway in there, Justin McEwen already in there, Solo in there, and Excite Productions in there for a super chat. If I didn't mention, sometimes it falters and doesn't give me that. Those are the 4 I have so far. Alicia says, I loved the art competition. Yeah, we got to do another one. We got to, we're going to do trivia and art competitions. We're going to do those things every 1 or 2 months all the time, because they're fun. We're probably not going to do one until the end of season 5, unless there's a break, because we're going to be covering episodes all the time, and that's going to take up the bulk of the shows. But when we're in between seasons, which can be a long time, art competitions, all these fun things. And I can tell you right now, we're going to do a competition for next week, and this is the competition. I want you guys to take a picture of yourself watching TV with your friends, with your family, with whoever you're going to watch, decked out in as much Rick and Morty stuff as you have. The person who wins is not going to be the person who has the most Rick and Morty stuff, because we know Lance would just win that because he's got fucking more Rick and Morty. He's got so much Rick and Morty stuff, he gives it to me to give it away. But I want you guys to, take a picture of yourself sitting on a couch with your family, with your pets, with your friends, wear your Rick and Morty garb. And I want everybody take a picture of them with the remote, as if they're clicking on the TV for season 5. That's going to be a competition. If you want to, if you guys are shy, you don't want to show your faces, who knows? You throw a hat over top of your face like that, whatever. I don't want to shame people that don't want to show off themselves, or you can get creative with it, or put the remote in front of your face, whatever you like. But I take a picture of you getting ready right before you're ready to watch season 5. Maybe not actually, because this competition is going to be, it'll be 2 days after. You could take the actual picture of you getting ready to watch it, but you can do it in a couple days. You can post it tomorrow if you like. Deck yourself out in Rick and Morty garb and take a picture of you sitting on the couch with the clicker. That's all. Have the remote, or a remote, or a phone if you don't have a remote. I don't know who doesn't have a remote. And sit on a couch and take a picture of yourself with Rick and Morty stuff on. You will be entered into a competition that will happen next week. So next week, you'll be entered into a competition. All you got to do is take that picture, post it on the Rick and Morty fan group, post it or send it to me in a chat, post it on, if you want to tag me in any of my other socials, Rick and Morty Fan Show on Instagram, or at Gogan Kieran, which comes up as Rick and Morty Fan Show on Twitter. You can do that if you like, but mostly it's always Facebook. So you want to do that, that's a great way to do it. Yeah. So without further ado, let's get to the winner of this competition here. This is the last call, and Matt Conway, I think, just entered himself again. He did. So I'm going to put Matt Conway's name in there twice, guys. He's up in the ante. What I'm going to do, I always, for my competitions, use a website called random.org. Random.org, you type in, all the names of what you want. I press randomize 3 times, and then whoever is the top of the list gets it. That's what it is. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll do it on my phone live, so you'll be able to see I don't know if I'll be able to show you the screen because it might not come up, but all right, let's get the random.org up here. You know what? While I'm doing that, I'll see if I can show off some of these guys a little bit more. Here's the Jerry. All right. Yeah. I always do shit like this, and then this is just making me like have horrible dead air. Like, I don't know why the fuck do I do this? You'd think I know how to run a show by now. All right, randomized. What the heck? Why is this not working? You know what? I'm just going to do a number. So I got. Let's just double check to make sure we didn't get any other super chats here. All right, I am going to draw this in. Okay, so I'm going to do number between 1 and 5, and it'll be the number. It'll be the number that comes up of the super chats. So the randomized number. Oh, it surely doesn't show that. It just looks like a white screen. Ah, if you guys can see, that's a 3. So the randomized number is 3. Whoever was the third person to super chat is going to get the prize. The prize. They're going to get the prize. Oh my God, it won't even let me go back that far. All right, someone let me know who was the third person. Oh no, it's because I didn't do live. It's because I fucked up this. God damn, I'm bad at running these. You know what? That was the point of doing this today, was so that I would know. Who's number 3? It was Solo. Yeah, I think Solo. Yeah, you know it was, because it was Mr. Matt Conway, Justin McEwen, Solo, and then Excite Productions, and then Matt again. So congratulations to Solo Dolo LaRock. You're actually, I think you're good. You're gonna get. I will contact you. I'll find out how to get them to you, and yeah, you'll be getting a Smith family and Mr. Poopy Butthole. So the 6 people who were in the Mr. Poopy Butthole episode that were staying in the house, you won, and we're gonna do the same thing again on the 22nd, guys. If you can, please try to show up on the 22nd. It's gonna be the big show. This is our season 2 premiere. I'm gonna be giving away that. I'm also gonna do. So I'm going to do the contest of Schmeckles, which will be a contest like this one, where super chats get you entered in. We're going to do the contest of champions. The contest of champions is going to be all the champions that we have, the trivia champions, the art champions, all of the competition champions we've had. That's going to be the biggest prize, because that one, we've been working on it. We've been talking about it since the very start, that we were going to do this big draw, and that's going to be it. So that will be the biggest draw. That'll be a box full of Rick and Morty shit, or swag shit. I don't want to call it shit, do I? You'll get a whole lot of Rick and Morty stuff. We're also going to do a contest called the Contest of Noobs. If anyone who is brand new to the show comes in, so that I just fucked over all of you guys in the chat. You guys, I've fucking seen all of you guys before. We're going to have a newbie contest to try to get some more viewers. So we'll give out some stuff for the newbies, and we will have the contest. We're gonna have a 4th contest. I just haven't come up with it yet. I might do it for this picture thing that we're gonna do. I might do it for that, but I will announce that. We're gonna have 4 competitions. I'm gonna break up all of this cool Rick and Morty shit that I got into different packages, and I'm gonna send it out to you guys. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. I appreciate it, guys. And like I said, like, the more that you guys like and share and whatever, just the bigger this channel gets. So, oh, what? Let's go through the chat, see what we're. Oh, I didn't even read Matt Conway's super chat. Let's read it. It says, I bought the season 5 Rick and Morty pass on the iPad, so when they premiere, I can download the new episodes. That's awesome. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. I've never downloaded something that's a new show before, so I've never had something where I have to get it. It doesn't release all at once. It's always something that I wanted to buy that was already out, so I just bought it and I got it. But that's cool. I wonder what time. Do you know what time you get to download these things at? Is it downloadable rate at 11 o'clock Eastern time or whichever time if you got that in the chat, if you got that information, let me know. He says no idea. I'm not sure either. That would be really cool. It'd be awesome if you could watch it early, because if you did, I'd probably buy it because it'll give me more time to prepare. Just before I go, we're nearing the end of the show. Unless we get extra time today, who knows? Some things have been going on at Fandom Empire. If you followed it, producer Sean is having some difficulties, and I don't want to say anything specific about it, but he's kind of stepped away a little bit from being on air and stuff like that. He's got things to deal with. So if the show goes over late, it's because he's busy, he's doing something, and we'll get some extra time. That would be cool. I know you guys are always happy when we get extra time, but if you guys know Sean at all or whatever, send him your love, because he's going through a difficult time right now. That's all I'm going to say about that. We've talked about it on our official channel already, and today on Fandom Empire Live, right after this, it'll be me, Johnny, and Tommy. I think maybe someone else will come along. We got other personalities on the show. It'll be us. It might not so much be Sean for the next little while. I guess that's pretty much all I have for today. So let's go through the chat while we're seeing how much extra time we get. I would love to. It'd be great if I had extra trivia questions. I know we had a big time, a lot of fun with that. We have Mark Ryan is here. It says, it does matter if you move your mouth away from the mic. Oh, sounds the same. That's why I think that. Whoop. Sounds like I'm hearing you off your webcam mic. Oh, yeah, it probably was me moving away. I think I moved myself away a little bit there, but oh well. Normally I don't forget about that. Normally I'm pretty good with it. I'm watching myself on the screen, but I don't know. I got a little bit emotional talking about this last little bit, that last topic there. Yeah, season 5, super excited about it. I wonder what we'll get. Oh, tap the mic. Producer Sean says tap the mic. It's not on. Are you hearing me at all? It's a good thing I'm loud. Hello. Oh, well, I'm coming through my webcam. Well, no one complained about it until now, so whatever. It's because I'm loud enough. When we do the mic check for Fandom Empire Live, they're normally like, "Hey, Johnny, mic check. You want it?" And then he'll be like, and he'll be, "Oh, I gotta adjust it." Hey, mic check for Tommy. And then he's like, "Hey, mic check for Kieran." I'm like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" And then he's like, I'll fucking turn you down, Kieran. You're fucking too loud." Anyways, that's it for the show tonight. Anyways, so thank you very much for joining me. Great show. Had a lot of people in here, and we're going to see you for the very special next episode of Rick and Morty fan show, where we'll be doing 4 giveaways, 4 giveaways. I might even have to make it 5 giveaways. 5 for season 5. Does that work? Thank you, guys. Check us out at the Rick and Morty Fan Show Facebook group. If you guys have Twitter or Instagram, add me in there, because the more people I get there, the more that those tweets and stuff pop off too, and you get to find out a little bit of extra information, especially when I retweet other stuff from other people, which I don't do on Facebook. Yeah, and also I have my Patreon show coming up on Sunday, and it's going to be about the Leprechaun series of movies. I don't know if you guys like those. I like them, but yeah, check that out. You got to sign up for the Patreon. It's down there, patreon.com/Fandom Empire. And I think you can get my show for as little as $3 a month, but there's lots of other great stuff you can get for all the way up to, I think, $15 a month. You can get some pretty sweet perks in the horror community and the fandom community. Lots of great stuff. So check that out if you want my extra show. This week it's going to be on Leprechaun. Next week, who the fuck knows? It'll be on something interesting. It'll be me talking about something different. So let's hit the music. Peace out, guys. It's a great show. It's a shit show. Pickle Rick show. Not a Jerry show. Scary Terry show. Lick my balls show. Szechuan sauce show. It's the fucking Rick and Morty Fan Show, bitch.